Across Africa, more and more young people are turning into farming, not just as a means of survival, but a business, a way of life, and a path to self-reliance. And with growing interest in local and organic compounds, limited job opportunities, farming is becoming a powerful impact from the ground up. My name is Mhango, and this is Mhango Farms. On today's episode, I want to take you on a quick tour on our farm, the things that we have, how far have we grown, and the things that we've learned. Come with me as I take you on a quick tour. First, let me take you to the rabbits that we have here on our farm. There they are. Well, these are a mix between local breed and 2 New Zealand whites that we decided to introduce on our farm, mainly because for meat and just to fit the aesthetic that we have on the farm. We are in the chicken coop now. These are our chicken. They are local birds that were produced here on the farm. So I feed them. The feed is a mix of maize bran, crushed maize, usipa, and some premix. Here are our 2 ducklings that were also hatched here on the farm. We decided to just add them here with their fellow featherhoods, and they are doing well, as you can see. They're actually bigger than the chickens, but they are about the same age. So they are moving around, they are interacting with the feed. These are the parent stock behind me that they hatch chicks on their own. We let them brood and then they hatch chicks, and then after the chicks are 1 month old, we take them from their mothers. We continue the job ourselves. This coop right here, that's where it all started, with just 1 hen and 4 chicks. And then gradually it grew and grew and grew up until to where we are. But it brings me memories because I was also involved in constructing the coop, and I was there throughout the processes, and I've learned a lot from this and a lot from the chickens as a whole. So this parent stock is also an F1 chick from the chickens that were hatched here on the farm, and now it's giving us chicks that we are planning to grow and hatch them in the future as well. Now let me show you the first batch that we started with. This is Sasso breed F2. They are 4 months old. I'm expecting them to start laying this month before they reach 5 months, because I've been feeding them well and they've been showing me signs of that they will start laying very soon. Our next animal that we have behind me here on our farm are the pigeons, or what they call in the local language Nkunda. Well, also same reason to the rabbits for fitting the aesthetic of the backyard farm, and they consume too little and small feed. I decided to add them to our farm, and they've been doing great, and they've been multiplying. They're having eggs, they're having chicks. And behind me, this is our newest member of the featherhood, the guinea fowls, or what they call in the local language Mhango. We added them. They are about 3 months old, and they are newest to our backyard farm, and they are growing really great. And when you are comparing them to other livestock, these ones are shy. So we'll just show you a little bit about them, but I'm expecting when they start laying during summer on the rainy season, we'll see if we can hatch our own guinea babies on the farm, or baby kids if you can call them. And these ones, they are really great because they make a lot of noise. Let's say if a predator or a stranger comes in, they will alert you. They are really loud, and they are very good insect eaters around, and they forage mostly. But at the moment they are still young, so I'm still keeping them inside the coop. Once they are about 4 months, I'll let them out to roam free. So right before we got our guineas, we just finished constructing a pig pen behind me here, and we had bought one sow that was pregnant. Then it later on gave us babies, and those babies we sold 2 of them to feed others, and then we're left with 3. And again, the very same sow that we had bought, it gave us another set of piglets as well. So we love pigs. I mean, you know, we need to eat things like bacon. We need to, you know, pork as a whole is a great meat. So we thought of, why shouldn't we have pigs on our farm as well? Since we all have, we almost have most of the livestock, we are missing pigs. So we decided to add them as well. What I like about them is that they are not hard to feed. All I do is I just get the bran. I also mix with the crushed maize that I use for chicken. The leftovers I use to feed the pigs. And I add a fish meal as well, and some salt, and that's it. It's not a rocket science, but it's just a simple thing. And you just make sure that they are fed. You check up on them if no one is sick, and you make sure that the drugs are readily available should you need them. And once in a while, a vet comes to check them. But so far so good, and I've been able to raise them without experience, but just following things that I was taught, and things that my fellow farmers are advising me on. So there you have it for the livestock that we have here on Mhango Farms. So now I want to take you to the plants that we have as well, because I believe animals and plants, they go hand in hand, as they are dependent on each other some way or another. So now I want to show you what we have and the purpose of us having them on the farm, and how long have they grown. And just, you know, if you love nature, I feel like this is more interaction that I will show you with, where compared to where I was showing you the animals. But this is the peaceful side of it. Well, I was showing you the noisy side, now this is the peaceful side. So here on Mhango Farms, we have things like avocados, we have things like dragon fruits, we have grapes, we are having tangerine, we are having oranges, we have moringa, we have masuku. So I'll be showing you around, and we want to have things like cactus fruits as well later on, but for now we are still sticking to those ones that I've mentioned. And also peaches, I had forgotten about that one, but we also have fishes as well. So currently right now it's winter, as I mentioned, but I believe you will see some of the greenery that we see every morning when we wake up here on our farm, and it's a nice journey, I could say. Plants are more stable, more less work, just maintenance there and there, and they grow slowly, and we are hoping to obtain fruits from them, and we are hoping to supply the local market. We are hoping to do great things and experiment and have things like hair products, things like you name them, just products that are coming out from Mhango Foods as a whole. So this is something that started 4 years ago, and the vision was just to produce local and organic produce from our very own Mhango farms. So these are the masukus. They are 2 years old, I believe, and they've been growing really well. We've pruned them once. The main purpose for pruning is just for them to not focus more on growing upwards, but to put all the energy into producing stronger and producing more firm stems than just a single stem that goes up and it can easily be taken down by wind or rains. So with us pruning, we are letting the tree to mature to have a stronger and a thicker stem rather than just letting it growing straight. So let me show you more of what we are having. But these are masuku that you are seeing. And this is the guava tree that we have on the farm here as well. And from this one, we have started seeing fruits. It produced fruit last year, and they were delicious. So we are still waiting for it to mature a little bit, and we can also supply the market as well. But it has been growing well, as you can see. All of our trees are the same age, except for the newest members that we will show you later on. But they've been growing very well, and yeah, you can see them. So these are the dragon fruits that we are having. They are also 2 years old, and we've used this method of having concrete poles instead of metal poles, mainly because of where we are. There is a problem of termites, so we decided to use concrete instead of poles so that they can last longer. So what these dragon fruit do, like this one that you are seeing here, they grow around the pole, and we just tie it around just for support, and they grow as you can see. So we're expecting to harvest them as well later on, but for now they are still 2 years old, and we just water them. We make sure that they are well watered. We check if there aren't any pesticides, and we just observe. And next to them there are papayas that we planted in between, so we want it to be like a mini orchard later on when the dragon fruits have started producing. This it's a mix between a yellow dragon fruit and a red dragon fruit. So at the moment I cannot differentiate which is which, but I'm hoping to show you in future when they start producing. And from the papayas, we've started eating some fruits as well, and they've been doing great. They're still young, they're still growing, but they've started producing as well. these are the flowers. I think this one will produce anytime soon, because from these flowers, that's where new small papaya fruits are coming from. So they are flowering at the moment, so which means they are ready to produce here on Mhango farms. So in between me, I'm working in the moringa plantation, and these are the first plant that we started with in 2021 when we started our farm, and they've really grown, and we've harvested them. And someone can ask, why are you having moringa on the farm? Well, let me be the first of many to tell you that this is a great plant to have on the farm, mainly for the animals and us as well, because it boosts immunity. It also have stuff like vitamins. It's rich in nutrients, so things like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E you find in moringa. Things like calcium, potassium, zinc you also find in moringa. It helps as well as the skin and the hair. Also for digestion health as well, it helps there. And for brain to function very well, if you drink this every day, you will have a clear brain. And this is not just something that I'm speaking, this is something that I've also experienced, because we've had this moringa for 4 years now, and we've been drinking them, and we don't usually get sick here on the farm. We have all the cure. So when you are sick, you just take their leaves or their seeds, you grind them, you drink. It's a very vital plant to have on the farm, not just for the market but for us as well on the farm. So I'm not alone. Right next to me on my right hand side, I'm joined by our manager. I'll let him introduce himself. Hapa tina maviewers yetu. Hapa nkumba wapalile kuti imwe ndi mwanjani mwa umanjani mkufumanguni mwa kugira nchito uri.
Ine zinarane ndine Ruben Karuwa, ndine manager wa company A ya Mhango Foods, and so ndine so buildera mukati mkampani A.
Taonga. So no tina vyaka 4 since takazayamba project yetu hii. So apapa kumba nikafumbe kuti kufuma nyengo ila tikazayambira mpaka sono nchivichi iwe wakaza sambira hapa pa Mhango Farms hapa.
Ine pa Mhango Farm hapa get ine manager wa company E na sambira vinandi, and so mukati mkampani iyi tukumanya pa company kwambanga na pa vyaka furu tumapo hivyo tukumba kuti mukampani musankenge phindu. So mukampani ba musanka phindu ndi kuti company kukweranga. So ise mukati mkampani iyi kufuma 2021 mpaka kufika zwa ila mahono tasangana na masuzu kanandi. Masuzu ya kwamba tasangana nao ni nkhani ya kuti ise kunu tusowekera chumeni maji mukati mukampani yetu. Chifukwa maplants atinayo muno ya kumanga maji para vula ya ruta, maji ya kumbikanga each and every day kwa maplants yetu. So ise muno mpaka manupanto kumbati maplants yetu haya ya wengi zwana zuwa, ya wengi hefere kuti ya biriwengi zwana zuwa, andeso para ya biriwira ndikuti ya upoti pia pange vipasi. So vipasi hivyo vikuizia mhori ya maji. ine kwa ine ningayoya ngati manager wa kampani iyi pati kwamba chinthu kana chiwe na profit yake nadi akulwana
taonga wayoya vauzura mvinandi.
Yes.
Sono nikafumbe pankhani ya umoyo wa famu kakuno tikupanga vaka vaulima tikupanga vakuveta iwe umoyo wa famu para ngati upharira munthu akuti andayambeko yayi ulimi wa farming apa ungampharira kuti umoyo wa famu uli uri?
Ine ngati manager wa kampani iyi umoyo wa famu na mnaonera muno chifukwa muno muli vipasuperayi muno muli nkhuku, muli nkhanga, muli nkhunda, muli mabaka, muli bakalulu, muli nkhumba, vyose vimkati mkampani iyi. So ulimi uwo mkati mkampani iyi kwa ine naona tinguwe mchomeni andi para ulimi ungapinduka ungapitirira ungapanga kuti kampani ya Mhango Foods iwe na profit kunazoko chifukwa this is 2025 sono para kungaso vyaka 5 kunazoko ndikuti ulimi uwo mkati Mhango Foods upindulenge vantu vanande vaute mwenge kuti vadokerenge kuti nawo vapange mwantheura nada kulwana
apa moyo ava upriki kwa gogo kweniso ndifumedanga kuti masuzuko amayo anga apa ndi masuzuko inaopera kwadi kuliso anyakeso.
Masuzuko ayo nangoyoya ngine opera yae paliso yanyakeso yanyake vitu tinavimuno pali nkhuku izi zikumba munkhwala, pali nkhuku izi zikumba chakurya, ndiyo masuzuko ayo yalimo mukati mu kampani iyi nadi gogo.
Kusazikira apo na ine ngayoya nkhani ya kuti nkhani iyi kuyambanga pa nkhani ya ngoma maize. Sono ka ngoma tikumanya kuti mtengo kukwera, so para mtengo wa ngoma wakwera ndekuti mafizi nawo akukwera. So ifeyo pakupanga ulimi wa farming imatipweteka nati nkhani iyo chifukwa usanga kuti budget yako ngichoko kweniso ukumbira kuti kankhuku izo zikumba kuti zuva na zuva chakudya chisangikenge. So ni masuzuko atu kumana nawo kuno kufamu nkhani nyakeso ndi pantu bakudibira katundu tingati robbers kapena theft muno mufamu kweniso tikuonganga management ka bakazativurako na kuti penjerako kamronda.
Yes.
Kuti abekinge katundu itu.
Yes.
Kweniso mankhwara nawo penpapo para ivi vakuja vikwera na mankhwara nawoso akukweraso. Kweniso ni vintu vakuti ungaulenge nazo kuti ulimi wako uende makora now uwenenge pin. There we have it, viewers. I've spoken to our manager. He has also shared his side of the story on the farm. And if you would like for us to make video like this, just interact with us on the comment section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, we appreciate you and the time that you spend with us here on our farm. Have a great day. Thank you.